Thank you for watching To the Top Travel. To the Top Productions does not condone, agree, or support the views or opinions of To the Top Travel hosts. The majority of the To the Top Travel hosts are not accredited, educated, and have no right to be discussing the places, people, or things that they are discussing. But as long as their check clears, we will put them on the air. And hey, they have a fun personality. So enjoy To the Top Travel.
Here I am, back again, 17 years in a row, Boston Carlos, visiting Orlando, tasting all the treats so you don't have to. So the next time you come from your place of location, Boston Carlos is going to tell you all the delicacies. Let's go. So this is the famous Universal Studios bridge. This is where they shot Jaws. This is where they shot E.T. This is where they shot, no, they didn't shoot any of that here? This is just a bridge, I guess. I like one of your finest empanadas, the Universal Studios empanada. Some say that Spielberg made this empanada. One of the founders of Universal Studios. Some people say E.T. helped form the shape of this empanada. Do you want chicken or beef? Good question. What would the Hollywood people eat? Because I'm from Boston. Where are you from?
I'm from New York.
Yo, boo! Go, boo, Yankees. You like Yankees or Mets?
Neither.
Good call. Why don't you cheer for Boston? Go Bruins?
Yeah.
Let's go, Caitlin. Let's go. How about throw a churro on there?
Yes.
Right? Because this churro is the Chaplin churro, okay? And the Chaplin churro was started in 1912 by Charlie Chaplin. First, they would eat, you guys take Discover? So the Chaplin churro, to get back to history, Charlie Chaplin never talked. So a lot of people didn't know that. And he loved cinnamon. Go, Chaplin churro. Thank you so much, Deland. God bless. So here we are. What I like to do before I enter the parks, once you enter those gates, everything changes. You're on the movies, you're part of the rides. At any point in time, a shark could bite you. Mark Wahlberg, my personal favorite, could jump from a rope and be like some action movie. And cartoons pop out and stuff. So here we are. Time to ride the rides and be the movies. Chaplin churro.
To the top.
Welcome to the very first To the Top show. That's right. Oh my gosh. It's a full show. It's a full show. It's a show that's here to make you think, to make you laugh, whatever it may be. And I'm so glad you joined us. And I say us because no, I am not alone. I have a full team of amazing people helping me bring you something unique. Something different, something avant-garde, if you will. I don't even know what that word means. I just like saying it. The fact is, this is new. This jacket is a Gucci new jacket. I paid $3,500 for it in downtown Miami. I bought this at Thriftco. And yes, it is a new jacket to me. So it's a new beginning for this jacket. Now this shirt, a little more fancy. I got an express card, so I put it on it. Now, the new beginning is this show. That's right. You may have heard and seen me in different places, times, periods, whatever it may be. But right now, To the Top is going to be this experience here, this new beginning. And you may be experiencing a new beginning. I've had to experience a whole new beginning. And new beginnings are usually brought on very easily. Served to you on a silver platter, there's plenty of warning, and somebody says, be careful, there's going to be a new beginning in your life. Hell no. That never happens. No, new beginnings happen usually when your back's against the wall. New beginnings happen when you get laid off on a Friday, like a dog. New beginnings happen when you least expect it. Now, we all want new beginnings, right? We all want the perfect new beginning, the storybook. We got all the pieces together. We got all the money together. We got all the people together, but that's not how it works. New beginnings are there for a reason. And sometimes it takes you a while to figure it out. Like you may be in the midst of it going, this new beginning is not fun, Carl. This new beginning is divorce. This new beginning is a new job. This new beginning is trying to figure out who I am. I can understand that. You got two options, right? Here's the first option. Me, 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 me. I'm a little baby. Me, me, me. I'm a victim. World is bad. Name one person that hasn't had to go through some bullshit. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Yeah, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. So in the world, you got people that you know who we're talking about here. Every single time a new beginning happens, they don't call it a new beginning. They call it drama. And why me? Why did that person or that thing or that place have to happen to me? To me. It's not about you. New beginnings are there for what you have ahead of you and who's in front of you. Maybe if you're by yourself right now, maybe your new beginning is that you're going to find somebody. Maybe if you haven't been by yourself, your new beginning is that you need to find a little more piece of you. Either way, the other option is this. Embrace it, right? Embrace it. And how do you embrace something? It's just a perception, isn't it? Like you look at something, one person looks at something one way, the new beginning, and they're excited. And another person looks at the new beginning and they go, oh my God, what is their anxiety, stress? Let's not do that today. I am looking at this new beginning of this new show as what it was supposed to be, meant to be. And so that gives me extra energy. That gives me extra passion. That's what will give you the passion for whatever that new beginning is in you. And man, doesn't it feel crazy that you were just thinking about starting something new, or maybe you're right there and you tune into the very first episode of To the Top and here is Carlitos talking about it. It's not a coincidence. It's part of the simulation. It's part of God. It's part of the universe. It's part of life. Whatever you want to call it. Either way, new beginnings are here and they ain't going nowhere. They're only going to get better. I thank you for starting this new beginning with me, with us. And I promise you, I will not let you down. I will bring you something that you've never seen before. A show that is here to make you laugh, make you think, might make you cry sometimes. Yeah. I might do something. No, not too much of that, Papi. Okay. We're going to here to make you laugh, make you think, motivate, but collectively, just try and lift everybody up. Because we're all going through something. And if we can laugh, smile, dance our way through it, we'll figure it out. Because here is to new beginnings. This is To the Top. Don't jump with the camera. Stop, dude. I just got this equipment. Look, for those of you who have been big believers of the Boston Carlos blog, BCB. Yeah, this is our first video in cooperation with Stop Shaking the Camera, bro. Here we go. Oh my God. Listen to that music. This is how I'm feeling right now. There's like my taste buds are finally coming home. There's Elliot. He's got his finger out. It's delicious. And we're on the bike ride. Come home, E.T. Empanada. 10 out of 10. Wow. Go back up. I'm trying to. Go, Betty. When I'm eating the food, wait a second. Not all the way, man. When I'm eating the food, and we can cut all this out later, right? When I'm eating the food, I want to look real macho. And I kind of eat a little bit like not cool. The Chaplin churro. No better way than tapping off a delicious E.T. empanada than with the Chaplin churro. Here we go. Oh, you hear the crunch? It's like his little footsteps on like a plank when he would jump off. There he is, jumping into a clock. Oh, that's a good Chaplin churro. 9 out of 10 on the Boston Carlos food scale. That's gonna be tough to beat, but we got a couple more places to go. Schimetti, if you get that camera in my face one more time, I'm gonna throw you an elbow like Robert Bears in the damn NBA Finals. Okay, I'm gonna do an impression right now. Okay, ready? This is me reading my mortgage statement. What the? Oh my God! I got to the insurance part. I don't know about you, but my home insurance is like insane. I live in Florida in a historic home. It's like everything you don't. So my home insurance has gone through the roof, and my wife is like, "Yo, what are we gonna do?" And so I live in Deland, Florida. I love it, and the wonderful folks, Harper Hill, Brandy, and Allstate, they reached out and they said, "Hey, not only do we want to sponsor To the Top because they're all about this vibe. They're very cool over there. They've been around for a long time, but they also can do home insurance and car insurance." And that's something that I really need. So I'm gonna go on a little journey with the home insurance with them. And why don't you follow along, because Harper Hill has been around a long time. And Brandy, she's a fine girl. And she is gonna help me find the best home insurance. And you know what? They said, you know what, Carlos? If we don't find the home insurance that works for you, it's okay. We can turn away the business and we can find somewhere else. That says a lot about a company. Click right here, right where you see it. It's a QR code. That QR code is gonna connect you to Harper Hill. And here's the cool thing, Harper's about the kids, man. He wants to donate to the community $10 to every person that says, "Hey, I saw you on To the Top." How great is that? Brand new sponsor, brand new show. You wanna help me? You wanna help people in the community of Deland and abroad? Why not click here with Harper Hill and Allstate?
Cut.
Real quick, if you want to know a little bit about what each one of these amazing restaurants does, I know them all, inside and out. I've eaten everything there. The Grill Brew, that's like a sushi place. They got like fish, they got salmon, and then you play sports, and then you got the cowfish. That's like pizza, delicious Italian fare, if you will. Like a Carrabba's meets a big fish in the ocean, and then they eat a pizza. And then over there in Margaritaville, now I've never been, but I hear they serve martinis there. I don't know, I'm not a big, poker fan. I guess this Buffett guy does a bunch of poker. I don't care, I'm rock and roll. That's why you gotta go here. Hard Rock. And you get yourself the Hard Rock Aussie burger. It's part bat meat, it's part methamphetamine, it's part leather, and then a bun that has him like this. It's like a graphic. And it's kind of, your mom loves Aussie, so those are the cigarette stairs. Everybody smokes cigarettes, sits to those stairs and smokes. I picked up a lot of chicks there. I was there, Megadeth, 2012. The place was covered with cigarette smokers. It's awesome. And next thing you know, I got babes all over me. It's been about a year since I've gotten into the best shape of my life. I know you're looking at me, Trevor, thinking, who is this baby rock? Bald head, smooth skin, dimples, freaking boulders. Yeah, no, it's because of this man right here. My brother, Trevor, he is the owner of Deland and Port Orange Boxing. He is a great friend of mine. We've become not only friends, but fight buddies, which is a rare thing. When you say that, Trevor?
We had a dude's night out watching boxing, and I haven't done that in a while.
I know. Cool. And normally, then a dude's night out boxing, we're drinking and partying, and then we're gonna watch strippers. No, we are family men.
Yeah, we're married.
We're married. No strip clubs. We watched it, and look. It was Ngannou, Tyson, Fury, and this man has forgotten more about boxing than I know. I am a huge fight fan, but Trevor, you've done some pretty cool things, man. You've literally worked with some of the best fighters in the world. Just name off some of the people that, when you owned your gym, he's owned several gyms, and when you worked in Miami, kind of just talk a little bit about that experience.
Yeah, well, I was lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time. I opened my first boxing gym on Miami Beach, 2 blocks from the old 5th Street gym when they tore it down. And I was at a boxing promotion, and there was Angelo Dundee, Muhammad Ali's trainer. And I went up and I said, "Hey, Mr. Dundee, it's nice to meet you. I opened a boxing gym 2 blocks from your old gym, the old 5th Street gym. I'd love you to come by." Never thought he'd come by. Yeah. 2 weeks later, he showed up. And so that led to a whole history of him bringing, you name it, fighters to the gym.
Crazy, man.
Bernard Hopkins, Roy Jones, Roberto Duran. I mean, I can keep going.
And would you see them like on fight? So like you're naming these guys, and like for those who don't know, like a fight camp, they would be there towards the end of like a camp or something like that. So they'd be like the media would be in there and stuff like that.
Sure, and then they would be training for their fight. They would be doing the media stuff there. Angelo would be there, so people would be picking his brains. And that was just the fight side of it. Then we had Will Smith come and train for the Ali movie.
Oh my gosh, that's
like,
right.
I'm just standing there going, oh my God, I've got Will Smith.
Did he slap you? Did he go, take my name out your mouth, Trevor? And then he just went up and, because I would feel honored at this point. Like, Will, if you're watching this, buddy, and if you want to slap me, go for it.
He was really cool.
I bet he was. Like, I forgive you, Will. Chris Rock deserved it. What the hell does it matter to me? Bring him back. Ali too. I'm back, baby. So we can train with them, right?
Yeah.
Because then I'm gonna be there with you. Because we train at the Deland Boxing. That's my club. That's where I go. Am I bullshitting? Do I go?
No. And you know, when I reached out to you to come to, I heard you were a boxing fan.
Yeah.
And no, you've proven yourself. You know.
Thanks, man.
3 days a week, training hard. You know, inspiring people in the gym, which is great.
Thanks, man. Well, I'm a bit.
The other day, you were giving a bunch of young kids some crap. You'll be able to do this too when you're 40 on.
Yes, I'm 43 years old, and you're how old now?
So I'm 57. I'm a year younger than Mike.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Tyson Paul fight. Who would have thought it? Right. You know, we're living in some bizarre universe where this is the conversation of boxing, but. We definitely are people that I would say, like, by the time you're 43, 57, people are like, you can't get into shape. Your best days are behind you. And normally I would say that's said by people who they tried it and they failed. And then they want to put it in your head. They want to put it in you obviously it's your business, you know. But I think that, you know, you can literally get in the best shape of your life at any stage, but it just has to be kicked off the right way. For me, it was boxing. And so when I got the young guys in there, and they're like 20 something and they can't hang with me, Papi, of course I'm gonna say, don't worry kids, one day when you're 43 years old, you'll be able to do this too. Whoa, I should have been a surfer. Yo, if they would have had surfing in Boston, how about this? A little bit of this. Yo, I should move to Florida, right, Scavetti? Yeah, look at these twinkle toes. Yo, I should surf, right? It's pretty easy. Just never heard of this place. I guess it's some sort of bougie craft burger place owned by a guy named BK, some blues singer. Let's go. Here we go. The Grand Hooba, the coup de car. What I brought you guys here for. This place, my Chefy Kiss. First off, BK, what can I say? I want to hear your music. I want to see you in concert. You make an amazing burger. I bet you're mean on that slide guitar too. So, here's kind of funny. They call them the Whooper, okay? And they're like a big hamburger. So you got the Whooper, which is like a big, look at this. I got a double Whooper, okay? I got some cheese on it, American, which is the best cheese in the freaking world, if you ask me, right? And then Scapetti, because he wears little panties. Look at Scapetti. You think you can have a whole Whooper Jr. in one bite? You get out of here. I don't even mess with that. Get out of here. Yeah. Look, for those who don't know, he's a little guy and he can't eat too much. Not like me. And one time I went to this place, it was like, Wendy's, little redhead chick's place, and I had about 6 other burgers. I normally don't eat burgers. I really have never left my neighborhood ever. Like I go to Orlando, and I go back to my town of Tuta. It's right outside Boston. And anyway, time to eat the Whooper. So here we go. The great thing about the Whooper is that it is fresh grilled, and so if you see here. Those are flame marks, buddy, and I'm not talking somebody with a Sharpie, you know? This is real flame marks. They got a whole thing back there. And when I tell you that the sesame seed bun don't lie, and these two patties are about to do a little 1-2 punch in my mouth like we're talking Boston Celtics, taking it all the way in the 80s, here we go. Wow. BK, God rest your soul. Oh, it's not done? You are a good man. This is when you come to Universal CityWalk, you gotta get the BK Whooper Bar. Whooper Whopper Whopper Bar. And that's it, I was walking. Wow. You're not gonna find this anywhere else in the world. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. We find the coolest things, Boston colors, food reviews. Let's go. What happened, Carlos? I miss you, Carlos. These are things that are being said to me right now as I walk the beautiful streets of my hometown of Deland. I am not dead. I am alive. The rumors of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. Yes, that is right. I am no longer with iHeartRadio and the Monsters. Now, a lot of you who are watching this may go, iHeartRadio? Monsters? You're the bro from Hawkeye. You're the dude from this. Yeah, well, guess what? My main gig for many years was on, helping to really create a show called The Monsters in the Morning. It is a talk show. I'm like, what is? I'm just not on it. It is a talk show that is on Real Radio 104.1 here in Orlando, and of course on iHeartRadio. I was a part of it for many, many years, on and off. Now here's the real kicker. How is my ass gonna get fired twice? Okay? Carlos, how does your ass get fired twice from a company?
Well, technically, it's not actually fired. I was laid off the second.
Whatever. I don't know. That might be a record. No, it is kind of funny. When I first started my entertainment career, it was radio. And it was with the same show. And then, I don't know how many years into it, I was fired. Well, then I started my acting career and really got that going. And then they said, hey, remember us firing you? Like, we actually need you because our ratings suck right now, so come on back. And so I came back and brought the ratings back. And really had a really fun time on the Monsters. And I can't sit here and say anything that I feel, screwed over, or, oh man, they did this to me, or iHeart as a company is a bad company. Nothing like that. I can honestly say that I really appreciate the run that we had. We had a lot of good times. Business is business. I have a business here that is a media company in a very small sense, comparatively, obviously, to the juggernaut, massive corporation that is iHeartRadio. It was a business decision. Sucks to be part of the business decision for sure. You get fired on a Friday after you perform with Jay Farrow, and he literally is like, man, you're so great. And then your boss, Jack, and this is no diss to anybody, they have to, literally execute what they have to do, And Jack's been always a great guy. He was our program director. And Rick, the head program director. I'm shouting out all these names because I got nothing but love for everybody. I got no problems with nobody. A lot of people try and create drama where there is none. I could not say this about the first time I was fired. I had a lot to do with it. I was quite the wild man. The company had a lot of it, but this is just a business decision, and they treated me fairly and professionally. And it sucks. It definitely is not a fun thing to happen. It's not like when you make that call home to your wife and she's crying on the phone and you're like, oh, why did I call her? I probably should have told her first. But my point is, there is nothing that I'm sitting back here going, oh man, I can't wait to say this about the Monsters and Russ and, or iHeart, just you wait. It's business. And would I have liked a better send-off? Sure. Would I have loved, hey, a little heads up, Carlos, you're going to be fired in a week. Get your things together. Sure, but that's just not the way things go. You know, you listen to the first segment of New Beginnings, and usually new beginnings are like that. And to be quite honest, I'm a big believer in God, and I feel like God really kind of pushed me this way for the right reasons. And I hope that maybe if you've connected with this, and I know a lot of you have, first off, I shouldn't say first off, but just this kind of reminds me, thank you to the thousands of you that wrote me. I wasn't going to do this show that I'm literally doing right now at this point in time, but you guys who wrote to me and shared like your deepest like thoughts and passions and things that I'd helped you with and lives that you said I had saved. And this is not what I was expecting when I was let go. Was I expecting some people to be upset? Sure. Was I upset? Sure. I already obviously had plans and things in the works if you followed me, my career, but I wasn't expecting it. And so the amount of love from total strangers was, I couldn't appreciate it more. And that's why I'm doing the show. That's literally why I'm doing the show, is to continue to the top. I wish iHeart the best. I wish the Monsters the best. I hope they continue to succeed. And they got a talented staff over there. And I'm sure I will see them again in my travels. And I wish the best for iHeart too. You know, it's tough world out there in the radio business. And they were good to me. And that chapter of my life is closed. And the next chapter is to the top and everything that we're doing here. And I'm so glad that if you are watching or listening to this right now, that you've come on board and that you weren't just writing those amazing messages, you know, out of pity, right? Because I definitely don't want pity. I'm okay. I'm good. Look at me. Look at me. Look at this face. It's freaking beautiful. Are you freaking kidding me? Look at this. I truly appreciate each one of you guys that are watching this right now. And it's only the mother... I don't want to say the F word because then I get the whole thing on YouTube, trust me. It's only the beginning, Papi. It's only the beginning. To the top, you're going to see it everywhere. I can't wait to tell you about the things that are popping with To the Top. But I'm very grateful that you're here because I do know one thing. Today will be a great day. To the top, never stop.